Hey there again. So today I am going to model for you how to use the partial differences strategy to solve problems for today's work. Today it wants you to use partial differences as well as a quick pick. So you know how to use partial differences because we've done it for 2-digit subtraction, except now we have 3-digit subtraction. You're going to be working on page 487 today. I am going to be doing a problem from page 488. I'm going to be using one of those subtraction problems. I'm going to do it a little bit differently. What's easier for me. Partial differences is one of my favorite strategies because what you do is you're decomposing. You are breaking down a number to make it easier for you to subtract instead of doing it all at one time. So I'm going to start with 423, the greater number. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to decompose this number by hundreds, tens, and ones. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just stack it. Remember the stacking method? Just add it down vertically. So I'm going to start with the hundreds. So what I'm going to do is I have 200. So I can do 423 minus 200. That gives me 223. That part is done. So now I have to subtract my tens. Minus 10. That's small. I don't want to run out of room over here. Minus 10. So that just bring down that 3. 110 left. Bring down that hundreds. Done. Now I'm going to subtract the ones. But I'm looking over here. I need to subtract 9 ones. And I have 3 ones. Oh no. That means that I need to regroup. I do not have enough to subtract. What I can do though, to make it easier for me, I know this 9 can also decompose. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break that 9 down into 3. That way I can subtract that 3. So that leaves me with 6. Because 6 plus 3 equals 9. So, easy peasy, I'm going to take and subtract that 3. And that doesn't look like a 3. I'm going to make it nice and neat. Oh, no. All right, here we go. Better. 213 minus 3, 210. Now, I'm going to cross that out so I know I did it. I have 6 left. That is all I have to subtract. 6 ones. I'm lining it up. Remember, you can't put that 6 over here. Place value. So I'm going to put it right under the ones place. So 210 minus 200, minus 6, sorry. That is easy for me because I'm looking, and that way I know that I can do 10 minus 6. And I know that 10 minus 6 is 4. So I'm just going to bring down that hundreds, those 200, 0. There's no tens place anymore. There's no 10 anymore. That has broken down into 10 ones, and then we subtracted 6. So now 4. 204 is my answer. How can I double check my work? I can check by adding 204 and 219 to get 423. So 219 and 204. 200 plus 10 plus 9 plus no tens, just 4. Put a 0 as a holding place right there. Plus 10. Oh, 9 and 4. 13. 410, 23. 423. My work is done. So 204 is correct. That is the difference. And this is the partial differences. Partial as part. Difference is the answer. So partial differences. You're finding smaller differences. Little bits and pieces at a time. And this is actually one of the ones for number 8 on page 488. I did it a little different than the book has it. It's just easier for me to start with the hundreds and eliminate them. But you can do it any way that's easier for you, easiest for you. Okay,